In the heart of France there lived a prince with no one to love and no love in his heart. The prince was very, very handsome and dashing, but despite having everything a palace could have and everything he could ever wanted, all the lollipops, all the chocolate bars, all the cool hats, all the cool shoes, all the dashing clothes, all the latest bows, all the latest silverware, all the latest TV shows, all the latest books, all the friends he could want. He was selfish and terribly unkind. He was selfish and terribly, terribly unkind and devious and mischievous. And he wasn't a polite host. No, he was awfully snootish and an oaf, even though he was very handsome. So one dark and stormy night, swirl, swish, crackle went the lightning. The prince decided to throw a party and invited guests he deemed as handsome as himself. Oh, only pretty people and influencers get to go. So suddenly an old beggar woman entered the castle. She offered a red rose to the prince. Here you go. Here is a red rose in exchange for shelter from the storm, Sir Prince. With warts on her nose, on her pointy nose. And you know what? That prince said, "Go away. You cannot stay here. Only the beautiful shall be at my party tonight." Then the old beggar woman revealed that she was really an enchantress. Well, that's too bad, Prince, because you can't see past appearances. You only want people with 1 million followers, 1 million subscribers, and the same old people get to go to your parties. Well, what about all the other beautiful people? Look, whoosh, crack. Wow, she was no longer a beggar, but a beautiful enchantress. So as your punishment, I will turn you into a horrible-looking beast with fur and fangs, and all your subjects at this party into household objects. She waved her wand, and magic dust sprinkled around the mansion palace, and everyone at the palace turned into a clock and a chair and candles. And the enchantment also made the villagers completely forget the castle and all who lived there. And just like that, that party was over. So one day, a music box maker named Maurice stumbled upon the enchanted castle. Wow, what is this? He had been traveling to the market but got lost along the way. Freezing and hungry, he entered the castle, happy to find food and shelter. On his way out, he saw a garden filled with white roses. Look at these beautiful white roses. His daughter had asked for a rose, and these roses were beautiful. As Maurice cut the stem, the beast appeared. Furious that Maurice was stealing from him, the beast took the man as his prisoner. "You took my rose! That is my rose, and you're stealing, so I'm going to put you in my dungeon and make you my prisoner." Roar! The beast snarled. Marie's daughter, Belle, was a smart, kind, and brave young woman. Beautiful inside and out, she had always dreamed of something more from her whole small town. When her father failed to return from his trip, Belle set out to find him. "My father hasn't returned, and I must go find him. Where is my father? I am so worried." And she looked until she found the enchanted castle. Belle discovered her father was locked up in the prison tower. Then she met the beast and decided she would have to rescue her father himself. "So, hello, Mr. Beast. You have my father, and I would like you to let him go, 'cause he's an old man and he can't be locked up in a tower. Please, please, let my father go. Don't keep him locked up. Take me instead." Lumiere, the candelabra, and Cogsworth, the clock, greeted Belle in her cell. "Hello, I'm Lumiere, the candelabra. Look at me, how extravagant I am. I light up things." And Cogsworth, the clock, greeted Belle. "Hello, I am Cogsworth. Tick-tock, 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 And then she said, hello, nice to meet you, Mr. Candelabra and Clock. And she said, they had hoped that Belle was the one to break the castle's curse from that mean enchantress. Only if their master, the Beast, could learn to love someone, even if she could love in return, by the time the last petal fell from the enchantress rose, they would all be human again. But you know what? That rose only has a couple petals left, and almost time is running out for them. So Lumiere and Cogsworth led Belle to a more comfortable room. There Belle met the kind teapot, Mrs. Potts. Hello, I'm Mrs. Potts. Would you like a cup of tea, a nice warm jasmine, or perhaps some English breakfast? And her sweet teacup son, Chip. Hello, my name is Chip. Nice to meet you, Belle. Watch out, don't chip the chip cup. It's mine china. She also met Madame de Garderobe, the theatrical wardrobe and opera singer. Hello, Belle. Nice to meet you. La 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 la. She was kind of loud and theatrical, if you know what I mean. The castle staff served Belle dinner, treating her as a proper guest, treating her like she was a queen. Oh, they were so nice to her. So Belle was like, these people really are treating me really nice. They must need some help really bad. But I'm willing to do it because they seem so sweet, offering me tea, singing to me, teaching me music lessons and piano lessons. And they seem like they're very nice people. And I guess you just have to meet people and open your hearts, and you can meet new people. You don't just have to be beautiful with 10 million followers to be their friends, but sometimes someone that's just a little artist who is talented with no followers can be someone that could be your new best friend. So then after they had tea, then after dinner, Belle snuck off to the west wing of the castle where she discovered the enchantress rose and a portrait of the prince painted before his curse. He wasn't a ghastly beast with furry hair and big teeth. The beast was actually handsome. The beast stormed in. He was enraged that she had trespassed in his private quarters. Belle had had enough. She had fled the castle. During her escape, so she escaped. Oh no, the beast lost Belle. And that night during her escape, wolves attacked her. Wolf, let's get this girl. And so the beast ran out of the castle because he knew she'd be in danger and saved her just in the nick of time and fought the wolves off. He was injured in the struggle, so Belle had to help him get back to the castle. That was so nice of her to help him. She cleaned a large gash on his leg. Meanwhile, Belle was enchanted in other ways. Once Belle realized that he and Belle shared a love of reading, he showed her his favorite place in the castle. It was the biggest library in all of France, lined with books from floor to ceiling. There's so many books here. Oh my gosh. There's Frozen, there's Little Mermaid, there's Mary Poppins, Jack the Bear and Golden Hair, Peter Pan. Oh my gosh. And of course, Beauty and the Beast. That night, the two were reading books and shared a quiet dinner at the table, looking up from the pages. Belle watched as the beast planted his face in the bowl and slurped up the soup. Slurp, 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 slurp. He's funny like a dog. Belle continued to see the soft side of the beast. They played with the snow, throwing snowballs at each other. Pop, 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 pop. Slush, slush, slush. And with each word of Grimm removed, the shiny surface of the castle was further revealed. Belle was beginning to see the beast more clearly. Maybe he wasn't as much of a monster as she had thought. There was kindness beneath that fur and fangs, and the beast's feeling had something. He started to begin to realize that things weren't as grim and hopeless as he thought. He was surprised at how much he thought he had in common with Belle. The two were talking and just realizing how cool they were and what new friends. They're like really friends. So that night, Beast revealed himself to his staff that he had strong feelings for Belle, that he felt she deserved to fall in love with someone better than him. He met Belle in the ballroom, which had been restored to its former glory, and he and Belle danced gracefully and shared a special evening together because he let her borrow a big, beautiful dress, and they danced and they danced. And Belle admitted that she missed her father. The beast gave her his magic mirror. In it, he could see her father being bullied by the villagers. The beast encouraged Belle to go help him. He loved her and knew that he had set her free. The beast only wished he could have been done for the same for his enchanted subjects, but his enchanted subjects, the clock, the teacup, and the candelabra, just couldn't go back to human. In the village, Belle fiercely faced those who tormented her father. Maurice had told them that Belle was trapped in the enchanted castle with the beast, but they thought he was out of his mind. To prove her father had spoken the truth, Belle revealed the beast to the villagers through the magic mirror. They all saw the beast. Oh, what an ugly beast with snarling face and big fangs. Belle's plan backfired, and the villagers set off and stormed into Enchanted Castle. They're gonna break the castle and break everything and catch it on fire. The beast subjects defended themselves, sending the villagers running. The villain Gaston tried to kill the beast, but met his own end. Belle raced to the beast's side. He had been badly injured. Meanwhile, all the beast subjects began to lose the remaining human traits as the last petal of the enchantress rose fell. Oh no, the last petal fell out! Then Belle told the beast she loved him. The enchantment began to lift as dawn broke over the castle. One by one, the subjects, including Lumiere Cogsworth, Mrs. Potts, and Chip, turned back to humans. The beast was once again a handsome prince, very dashing indeed. Oh, he's so handsome. He was kind and selfless and had love in his heart. Later that day, the entire castle celebrated. Maestro Cadenza played the harpsichord as his beautiful wife, Madame de Guerin, sang, the beast and Belle love one another, and we're all back to being human. Everyone waltzed and danced and danced. Belle was happy that the prince was alive and well. The enchantment of the castle lifted, and Belle and the prince were gonna be dating and get married, and she moved into the castle, and they lived a beautiful life together, and they were so happy. The